Hi, welcome to our first ever Girls Talk video. I'm Anika.
I'm Jamelia.
I'm Javen.
I'm Sienna.
And I'm Victoria.
And today we will be talking about navigating friendships in high school, which I think we've all dealt with.
Yeah.
Good and bad, so let's just get on with it.
Yeah, so basically, as you know, we're all in high school. We're recently graduated. So these three, they're going to university, and me and Anika are still in high school. We're going to our last year. So you guys have been in high school for 4 years, and you're now going into university. And I'm guessing you guys have a lot of long-lasting friendships. So what do you think have made those friendships work out?
So I feel like in high school, it's when, especially for girls, you start to actually meet people, and this is where some things can go wrong, because like you said, for some friendships they last forever and some of them they don't, right? I think you need to be careful in high school, who you pick to be your friend, and also be careful what you can say to them, because you never know when they can just turn your back.
That's true.
Yeah, it really depends on who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
And kind of what level you put your friendship at,
Yeah.
Because you could be on a different level, you could be on a different level, and then your friend could be on a different level. You know what I mean? They could consider you their best friend, but then you don't consider them your best friend. You know what I mean?
I guess that's where communication comes in, because a lot of people, that's how they get their feelings hurt. Don't think that you're best friends, but to they're just one of your other friends.
Yeah.
So communication is key.
Also setting boundaries, because I know from experience, when you don't set boundaries, people will cross them, and you're just gonna end up being the one who's hurt, or they'll be hurt because obviously you can retaliate and they perhaps say some bad things to them and hurt their feelings. So definitely setting boundaries and communication is definitely key in creating long-lasting friendships, and that's something that's helped me a lot with creating lasting friendships with people that I've met and went into high school with. So I would say those are the two most important things when navigating friendships.
But you also don't have to be with the people that you meet the first year of high school.
Yeah.
A lot of things change, and throughout the years you might see other people that you haven't spoken to the first year.
Yeah.
And
Just allow yourself to grow. I guess don't be stuck at the hip, because then you're just you're not growing on your own as a person, you're growing together as one, and that's never good, because you should always, especially in high school, it's a time to find yourself, and if you're letting friends dictate who you are, then it's not really a good friendship. You're just what they are molding you to be.
with the friends that use you.
Yeah, you have to learn how to say no to certain things and differentiate between yourself and them, because a lot of times you'll lose yourself in friendships.
Do you guys think being friends with girls and guys being friends with guys are different?
I feel like
Girls being friends with girls and guys being friends with guys.
But there's nothing wrong with the crossover. You can be friends with a guy, and a guy can be friends with girls.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be
Yeah. I feel with girls, I think we are just a bit more
comfortable.
Traumatic, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
I think there's a more emotional connection.
There is more emotional connection, and I feel with guys it has to be almost probably years until they feel that a certain connection. But I don't know. I can't really speak on that, I guess. But I think from what I've seen, girls tend to be much more comfortable with each other in a very short amount of time. And then there's guys who will take them a couple of years to really be that more vulnerable side of themselves, where I feel girls definitely open up a lot faster.
Yeah.
But again, it differs from person to person. Yeah.
I feel one thing that's also important is that you should make friends in all your classes. You should have a designated friend for each class.
Yeah, that is helpful.
That will be really helpful.
Yeah.
So how do you guys deal with gossiping and drama?
Try not to
Away from it, far, far away.
try not to get involved.
Yeah.
Especially try not to let people talk about you too, spread rumors.
I feel things only become a big deal or serious when you think of it that way.
Yeah.
If you don't think it's a big deal, then it won't be.
Right.
And then like if you
Yeah.
keep pondering on it, keep mentioning it, and then take it seriously, then like you yourself are making it more serious. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
There's always still gonna be drama though.
Right.
Yeah, drama it's gonna be everywhere, but I think it's just like don't get involved and also don't talk.
Don't be the ones.
You know.
The one
Yeah.
that's spreading
Yeah,
it.
don't-
The one that's.
Yeah, just like don't involve yourself. And if you think that someone's gonna overhear maybe a bad conversation, don't say it in the first place. Like
Right.
keep your stuff in your head.
That's
Say it
just
in private
yeah.
because that can get you into a lot of trouble. And you know, there are just obviously some girls are a lot better at handling that, whereas others will turn to emotions and like maybe even go as far as physical violence. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, as much as they should be keeping themselves in check, it's also about keeping yourself in check as well, because the more crap you talk, the more like bad things are gonna happen to you, and I think that's just like literally how life works. So yeah, watch them out. That's it.
Do you guys think like gossip occurs more in girlfriend groups than like guy friend groups?
Yeah.
honestly, I wouldn't know, but I feel like everybody has their like fair share of like talking about what happens in their life, or like
Yeah.
maybe like things are just happening.
I think it's just more emphasized on the girl gossip than it is on guys. Because I
Yeah.
feel like guys, one punch and it's done. Like you're over
Yeah,
it.
they fight
Next
over
topic.
it.
But like I feel like girls is very much an ongoing thing, and then it becomes very like everybody knows about it. Whereas a guy, they'll take you to an alleyway, punch each other, and then you're done. Like you're done. It's over. Whereas girls, it can literally happen for like you can start a fight in grade 9 and you won't finish it until freaking university. So.
For
And
sure.
I think it
Yeah.
kind of goes back to like the first thing that we were talking about with girl friendships being like so emotional, and it's like an emotional bonding thing. So if like you'd like hurt one of your friends' feelings
Yeah.
like back in grade 9,
It's,
she'll
like,
remember it. in
serious.
grade 9.
Yeah.
That is serious.
It's very
Yeah.
You know,
serious.
it's not a joke.
And it's very hard to let go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the other thing. Like, you shouldn't be like too emotionally invested in like
Yeah.
your friendships. I mean, it's okay to have like friends that you can like be in a friendship with and have like a good emotional connection, but
Yeah.
just don't do that with everybody
Yeah.
that you're friends with.
Yeah.
You know, like
Keep some things less.
it's okay to have like service level friendship and
Yeah.
friends that are only like school friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not everybody has to be like your
Your best
Bestie.
friend.
your
Yeah.
best friend and like your like therapist or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should just have like 1 or 2 people. That should be max.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
'Cause,
feel
like-
like I agree with that.
Yeah, because you don't want to be like opening up to like everyone, and then it brings back to the point where you were talking about like not everyone sees your friendship like how you see it. Like
Yeah.
you could think this person is your best friend, but to them, you guys are
Yeah.
only like surface level friends. So in order to prevent yourself from being hurt from those type of situation, you need to make sure you only have like 2 friends like that, where you guys are both on like the same level of like emotional like intimacy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
Julie's 2 cents.
There's 2 cents.
But then like you have to like make sure you're understanding that it's mutual. You know what I mean? Like you have to really like develop that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just
And honestly, that takes time too, because I feel like you can't really be close with someone on that level without like being friends with them for a while, and outside of like a school context too,
yeah,
because that's where like the lines might get blurred sometimes. Like you see someone in school every single day, you talk to them during school, but like on the weekends you guys don't even check up on each other, so it makes the other person think like, are we even friends outside of school, or are we just
Yeah.
friends because we go to the same school, have the same classes?
I mean like that's the difference between like your
Your school friend and your
Your school
actual
friend,
best
yeah.
friend, yeah.
Yeah. I think you guys had like experiences where you're like trying to be like more than just school friends, like check up on them outside of school and like find yourself kind of wanting them to be like your friend outside of school.
and like it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, that's fine though, because if you like put out the effort to be friends with someone outside of school, and they don't want to be your friend outside of school, that's totally fine. Like, it's okay to be like rejected, I guess, because there's other people you can be friends with. Like, there's so many people that go to like one school. You'll find your person.
Yeah, that's why I think it's like a good idea to talk to like
Everyone.
everyone.
Yeah.
And, like,
And get to know who your most
Yeah.
comfortable with. Yeah.
For sure.
So as we wrap up this video, I think we should all just go around and maybe give like one piece of advice, your little 2 cents for high school and navigating friendships. So Victoria, you want to start?
Don't take everything too seriously.
For real.
Yeah.
So you know what's yours?
Surround yourself with people that you actually enjoy talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would say in friendships, communication is key.
Yeah.
And mine is be yourself. It's not that hard.
Literally.
Yeah. Boundaries. Boundaries are so important, and make sure that people are respecting those boundaries. And if not, it's okay to pull back. You shouldn't feel guilty about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are our 2 senses.
For the day. Let's wrap this up. Subscribe. Follow us on our socials because we don't know which socials we're gonna have just yet, but follow
Just
us.
follow
It'll
us.
be right here.
Yes.
It'll be levitating.
And subscribe.
And with that, subscribe, like this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the little notification bell so you never miss out on any of our content. If you'd also like more, you can find us on our other social media platforms. And if you want even more, you can look at our website.